So this is it, day zero. We've got the EV guy downstairs from British Gas who is installing our 32 amp charging point in our garage right now. He arrived nice and early this morning. We've got we managed to get upgraded from the 16 amp one. They couldn't install the 32 amp for a while, so I went for the 16 amp instead, but after speaking to Chappie this morning, he could upgrade us, so he's gone out to get some thicker cable and come back, and now we're all systems go. So yeah, it's getting installed right now. Oh, there we go, you can hear that. That's drilling. There is actual drilling going on actually in the house right now, so I must admit I am quite excited about it all. Yeah, we'll report back later. Right then, so he's been and gone. The charging point is installed. Here it is. So it's this is the 16 amp one. He didn't happen to have one, a 32 amp charger on his van, so he's installed the 16 amp one for now. It's a very simple piece of kit really. It's just this thing, which looks like a petrol pump, and it's got lots of holes at the other end, and then a key, which I can't figure out what it does, to be honest. I think it just key locks in place. Yeah, not really sure what that does yet. I think it's got something to do with whether it can charge or not with the key in. Some sort of trip thing there, which is quite nice. And then he had to install the 32 amp cable, which is this big fat jobby here, and they've done a really nice job at installing it. It's all goes around there, and then if we go outside, see here, he's just brought it in, and then it runs along the top of our house all the way along, and then it just goes in by where our goes along there, and then goes in right there, and then that connects up to our fuse box, and the fuse box didn't have to be changed because that was okay. So yeah, it was all right actually. It was all pretty quick. He must have arrived at about 9 o'clock, and what's the time now? Time now is 3:45 in the afternoon. So he's been there for most of the day getting it installed. Lovely chap. Just sort of got on with it really. I think the time was spent getting all the cable laid down to the bottom here, so which is fair enough really. He's going to pop back again in a couple of days' time to install the 32 amp charger, which I assume is going to be a bit bigger. I think he was saying it's going to be a slightly bigger cable. Quite surprised by how fat this cable is actually. I think that really is going to sort of really drives home how much power it's going to be taking, it's going to be using. So so yeah, and here we go. There's an empty garage, just waiting to be filled with an electric car tomorrow. So here we go. Day 1 over.